Composing Gloves here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the latest and greatest, the next evolution in Loopcloud 5. Now, I have an exclusive interview actually with Plugin Boutique where we talk about some of these things. If you're just interested in what's coming up, what's new, just go ahead and go to a link in the description, the timestamp, and it's going to just take you right to that part of the video. But I don't have an explanation on what Loopcloud is on my channel, and I feel like that's kind of important if you want context and see what's so great about what's going to be coming up. So we're going to do that real quick, and then it'll just transition right into the interview. So let's just take a look real quick at Loopcloud 5. All right, so this is Loopcloud 5. It is a sample browsing service. So a bunch of content creators make content, sample libraries, and they put them on Loopcloud. For example, like here's a kit, jazz hip hop or jazz hop art. And this is all online, and you're able to browse samples. So you just click them and hear what's going on. And they just put noise in everything so that they're watermarked, so they're lower res than you would like. Hopefully they get in your way a little bit. That way they encourage you to buy them. But you're able to browse and pick the ones that you want instead of buying the whole pack, which is great. So you could just pick out the good stuff. And they use this point system. So right now these cost like 2 points. So you can pick ones that you like or just peruse them, and you can actually add them. Now you do get points every month. Just if you go with the free account, you'll get some points. And they also, if you go to your library, this is the stuff you get with the free account, and it's actually pretty freaking amazing. I didn't think you were gonna get so much good stuff just for signing up. So you do get some really decent things here. You could go check it out for yourself. But yeah, you get a bunch. Now, if you find a sample that you like, but you're not sure if you're going to grab it at the moment, you can favorite them and then go back to your favorites later. That's actually what I have up here. So I can go to show all favorites. And here's one that I really liked. And just to sort of show you the process. So I was like, hey, this is cool. This is nice. This is simple, straightforward. I don't play guitar. This is a great thing to have. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on the button for 2 points. And now I've got it. It is mine. So that it was in the cloud. I've clicked the download button, and actually you could just click and drag, and you can seamlessly just bring it into your DAW and begin working. Now I'm at a hilarious tempo of 48 beats per minute because I was doing weird stuff earlier. And there you go. They have a bunch of other really, really cool features. So that's just the basics of what's going on here. But some of the things you're going to see is like improved sample searching so that you can have tabs and look at things. If you can actually pick and look at multiple samples at a time. And we're going to see now that you can actually drag them all in at once as like a stem thing. There's also this whole drum VST where they can have kits and you can load them up as kits, which is really, really convenient. This is loaded up. You see it's connected to FL Studio, so it does sync with the DAW. And once you have a sample loaded, you can actually go into Effects Edit and add a bunch of effects. We could add, for example, some reverb. Why not? And if we play it, you can automate things, and you get a really processed sound, and then you can come in and actually get the processed version, drag that out. So it's a sample editor. It's pretty intense as far as everything you can do. They're adding a lot of cool stuff. So let's see what's going to be coming up here in the next little bit. Composing Gloves here with
Joshua,
Plugin Boutique.
Plugin Boutique, and we're here to demo Loopcloud, the newest features in the upcoming release 5.1. So obviously Loopcloud allows you access to over 3.5 million sounds from Loop Masters. And you can preview those sounds in sync with your DAW inside of your project before you need to make a purchase or download anything from the cloud. And the newest features we've been adding have all been directed by community feedback. So we're really listening to what people are looking for in the Loopcloud experience, and we're trying to deliver on that as best as possible. So some of the new features here, we have a new effect, which is the grain stretch plugin. Lots of presets to choose from, really great effect. We also now have individual tabs for different searches, so if you want to keep the vocal search that you had going open for you, it's right there for you. If I want to make something new, just click the addition button. you know, it's pretty standard tab style structure inside of here. It's very, very useful for going back and finding maybe a new vocal sample or a new snare drum for your project without having to go through the whole filtering process or searching in the search bar. Some other really cool features about the newest update that's coming out soon is Loopcloud Drum and Loopcloud Play will be baked into the actual installer file, so that'll just be put right into your VST folders, and you'll have instant access to it. The other really big feature that the community was asking for was the ability to drag and drop all of the different tracks inside of Loopcloud at once, but separate. So now we have that capability. If I want to drag in the original or processed versions, I just hold down the Alt on my keyboard, click and drag, and I now have all of the tracks from Loopcloud right inside of my DAW with one click and drag motion, which is very, very cool.
That's huge.
Yeah, if you click and drag just without the Alt, you'll get a mix down of all of the tracks you have as well. So that's very, very cool. Both of those features, I mean, are phenomenal. Loopcloud Drum has also had a big update. You can now import individual sounds from Loopcloud into any one of the drum slots. You can export any individual drum as well, or the sequences. So if you want to export different patterns, the A pattern, the B pattern, to have those stems inside of your project. Not only that, but you can now cycle through different drum kits while saving, say, the pattern or saving whatever is looped or muted here. You can see that I have quite a few sections muted. If I cycle through to the next drum kit, those are still muted, and it will still have that pattern that I liked with the project I'm working on, but the parameters and the effects have been updated to the new drum kit. So we have perfectly, full access over what we want to save from one particular drum kit or one particular sequence onto the next one. So lots of new features there as well, and of course that's free with any Loopcloud level that you have. If it's the free version or up to the studio version, the professional version.
That's great. Nice. It looks like you guys are really focused on usability, which is something I find extremely frustrating with some plugins when they don't have drag and drop, and they don't have, it's like things that it makes sense when you're working with it.
Absolutely. So these new features will be coming out shortly, but as long as you have auto update inside of your Loopcloud app on, if you don't have Loopcloud, obviously go get it for free. But it will automatically update for you shortly, and you'll have these new features, and of course all of the other features that have already been available for some time now.
Cool.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by, and go to loopcloud.com today.